Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. Jimmy Jam, a regarded American performer, musician, and record maker, orders a total assets of $40 million as of April 2024. His cooperative virtuoso with Terry Lewis has scratched a permanent imprint in the records of music history together. They've organized north of 40 graphs, finishing off hits with a great 9, taking off to the sought-after #1 spot on the Billboard Hot 100. Quite making outline clinchers for the notable Janet Jackson. Their rewards for so much hard work have not slipped through the cracks, as honors and grants have showered upon them. Their mantle gladly flaunts different Grammy grants, demonstrations of their unrivaled ability and commitment to the music industry, yet their acknowledgement rises above the limits of the Grammys alone. Their ability in arrangement and creation procured them an Institute grant assignment in 1993 for Best Unique Melody. The name track, once more sung by Janet Jackson, was a beautiful piece highlighted in the film. Fitting retribution, exhibiting their flexibility across various mechanisms of amusement. Quick forward to 2020. The couple's splendor was indeed highlighted this time, acquiring an Emmy grant designation for remarkable music. Of course, the acclaimed TV exceptional. How about We Go Off the Deep End? The Grammy salute to Sovereign filled in as material for their stunning coordination, procuring esteem and awards from peers and crowds, and sharing the assignment with the regarded maker. Sheila E.'s cooperative endeavors embody the cooperative energy that powers their innovative tries. Moreover, their commitments have been perceived by the American culture of arrangers, creators, and distributors, ASCAP. With over 100 songwriting and distribution grants added to their repertoire, these awards highlight their perseverance through impact and importance. Inside the music business, a demonstration of their unrivaled ability. Furthermore, Devotion conceived James Samuel Harris III on June 6, 1959, in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Jimmy Jam's excursion into the domain of music was significantly impacted by his familial roots. The child of Cornbread Harris, a venerated blues and jazz performer in Minneapolis. Dilemma's childhood was saturated with the rich embroidery of melodic legacy. The portentous experience among Jam and his future partner Terry Lewis unfolded during their association in the Vertical program on the College of Minnesota grounds. This fortunate gathering would catalyze an organization that would shape the scene of contemporary music for a very long time to come, wandering into the lively music scene of the mid-1970s. Jam, then known as Harris, left on a melodic odyssey framing or joining the 11-piece band Brain and Matter. It was a developmental period set apart by investigation, furthermore, trial and error, laying the basis for the melodic creativity that would characterize his profession in 1980. 2. The powers of Providence arranged in perfect order for Jam and Lewis as they encountered music chief Dinah R. Andrews, an essential second that would graph the course of their renowned professions under the mentorship of record maker Leon Silver III. They viewed as their directing light in Andrews, who became their chief and worked with critical presentations inside the business. Their imaginative ability found a home at Clarence Avant's Sunbase Records, where they left on their creating excursion, creating hits for regarded behaves like the SOS Band, Cher, Alexander O'Neal, and Change and Rook. Vital direction and tremendous organization impelled Jam and Lewis into the spotlight, acquiring them the trust and esteem of industry heavyweights like John Emlan of A&M Records and notable craftsmen like Janet Jackson. Anyway, their rise to conspicuousness was not without its preliminaries. A mishap came when they were excused by Sovereign following calculated difficulties during a blizzard in Atlanta. Unbeknownst to Sovereign, they were simultaneously creating music for the SOS Band, prompting a break in their expert relationship. Yet misfortune birthed an open door as the SOS group's Simply Do Right By Me rose the diagrams, hardening Jam and Lewis' notoriety as an expertly skilled worker in the domain of music creation. Their excursion completed the cycle as they rejoined with the band Time, presently known as the First Seven, van delivering collections that displayed their getting through innovative cooperative energy and melodic development. Jimmy Jam, furthermore, Terry Lewis. The powerful pair of music creation upset the business with their inventive utilization of the Roland TR-8008 drum machine, a spearheading move that highlighted their exploring way to deal with music, making their initial joint efforts with Specialists like Shirley and Alexander O'Neill filled in as a springboard for their fleeting ascent to unmistakable quality in 1986. Their portentous experience with Janet Jackson moved them into the spotlight, finishing in the development of her cutting-edge collection. Control the Collection not just slung Jackson to whiz him, yet additionally procured Jam and Lee's a Grammy grant, cementing their status as pre-famous makers in the music business. Their organization with Jackson arrived at new levels with the arrival of the original collection Musicality Country, 1814 in 1989, the collection's unmatched achievement set apart by 4 Bulletin Hot 100 #1 hits solidified its place in music history as one of the top of the line collections ever. This cooperative victory further hardened Jam and Lewis' notoriety as mastercrafts of hitting, making the team's pioneering soul drove them to lay out imminent records in 1991, an endeavor that proved to be fruitful with the breakout progress of Minneapolis-based gospel R&B gathering Hints of Darkness. The gathering's inspiring hymn, Hopeful, became inseparable from inspiration and support, filling in as a guide for Jam and Lewis. Youngster name-planned records kept on flourishing with sets free from namemates. For example, Mid-Condition, Loki and Solo further displayed in Jam and Lewis' keen eye for ability and immovable obligation to imaginative greatness. Their introduction to soundtrack creation with the delivery of the soundtrack for the film Cash highlighted their flexibility and capacity to rise above melodic kinds with ease. In 2003, looking for new open doors for cooperation, Jam and Lewis migrated their recording activity to St. Nick, Monica, California, laying out flight time west. This essential move opened ways to plenty of new projects. Coordinated efforts further cementing their situation as industry titans. Their honors proceeded to collect with a Grammy win in 2006 for Yolanda Adams' soul-blending Melody Be Favored, and the creation of Chaka Khan's Grammy-winning collection Funk This in 2007, highlighting the acclaimed R&B two-part harmony Discourteous with Mary J. Blige. The couple's gathering with time at the 50th Grammy Grants in 2008, close by a mixture execution with craftsman Rihanna, served as an impactful indication of their persevering impact and commitment to music. The gathering of all unique individuals from time for a progression of shows in Las Vegas further highlighted their enduring heritage. Furthermore, their permanent imprint on the music business. Fine people. This is most likely the part we anticipate the most. At this point, we take you on a visit through his elite home chateau in Lake Minnetonka. In 1987, Jimmy Jam made a huge speculation, buying a rambling 3-section of plot of land and settled on the tranquil shores of Lake Minnetonka in Minnesota for a robust amount of $420,000. With a dream to make a rich retreat, he left on the aggressive undertaking of planning and building a palatial homestead that would encapsulate extravagance and plushness. The after effect of his undertaking was absolutely tremendous. A grandiose 22,000-esque FD house, bragging and exhibit luxurious conveniences arranged along roughly 300 FD of unblemished lakefront. The home oozes refination and style every step of the way, including a 12-seat vehicle carport, a cutting-edge 14-seat cinema, a lift for accommodation, and 2 babysitter suites for added convenience. No cost was saved in creating this design. Wondering the encapsulation of guilty pleasure? The home features a 2-story expert suite fit for sovereignty, supplemented by indoor open-air pools for relaxed unwinding, an exceptional exercise center, and a game room that takes special care of each and every wellness and diversion need. While a gated entrance guarantees the most extreme security for its inhabitants, bragging about an all-out of 7 rooms, 11 bathrooms, and a sauna for added extravagance, each part of the home oozes an unmatched feeling of greatness and refinement. Anyway, in 2005, the Jimmy Tough situation settled on the choice to move to Los Angeles for all time, inciting him to put his darling domain available for a faltering $1 million. In spite of the underlying grandiose acquiring cost, he in the end acknowledged a proposal of $7 million in June 2007. Tragically, the resulting proprietor experienced monetary hardships, prompting the property to fall into indebtedness. By September 2008, the once breathtaking house was confronted with abandonment by the bank, which expeditiously positioned it back available with an essentially discounted requesting cost of $4,500,000. Regardless of endeavors to rescue its esteem, the property at last surrendered to dispossession closeout, bringing a simple $2,600,000. Unfortunately, the destiny of this once shocking home took a solemn turn as it fell into decay throughout the years in September 2020. Thanks for watching this video.